Welcome to the 2020 FIH Hockey Pro League story so far. With the ongoing coronavirus pandemic forcing an unplanned hiatus, it gives us the opportunity to take a look back on what has happened so far in the second season of the Hockey Pro League. The new season kicked off on a misty weekend in China with the new double-header format featuring 2 games over 2 days. The hosts welcomed the defending champions, the Netherlands, who were determined to hit the ground running in Changzhou.
Powerful driving run here by Albers, cuts into the circle. Can she pick out a teammate? She can, it's loose, and it's Zerbo. Breaks into the circle, empty goal, and it's 2-0. Penalty corner, there's the trap set up nicely. Good shot, saved by the goalkeeper, still not cleared, it's loose. And the Netherlands have scored their 3rd goal. Zerbo again, tapped the pass, clear space, cuts it back, it's loose, it's in. Corner, there's the trap set up, brilliant pass, oh, it's off the post and it's in. Brilliant shot into the corner. At the near post and in. Handshakes all around, and it is a Netherlands victory here by 4-2 away to China. Day 2 in the FIH Hockey Pro League.
Double Dutch at the Woojin Hockey Stadium, and Netherlands were up and running in the defence of their title. Their male compatriots were in action a week later as they travelled to Bhubaneswar for a mouth-watering fixture against India, who was getting its first taste of Hockey Pro League action.
Mundy, oh good subletting, and India have scored inside the first minute. PC set up and PC scored. India have their second. Soon checks will be Ming. And that's 2-1. Mundy gets to turn. Mundy! India lead again. It's Bucker who stops it, and what a goal that is. Now here come India with an instant response, and it really is an instant response. Kellerman with it. Save, on the rebound and in! India are back in it! They go for Rupinder. Oh! India are level! Akashdeep! India have done it! A 5-2 win yesterday, and then a win in the shootout today.
An impressive start for India as they took 5 points from a possible 6 against the bronze medalists from last year, and what an atmosphere inside the Kalinga Stadium.
We've been in Kuala Lumpur for 8 or 9 days, and so we're adapted enough, but we have to analyze what we did wrong, and of course they scored a few goals where they get energy, and they win every 50-50 game, so yeah, that's something we have to look to it, and yeah, it was not a good performance today by us.
Our first action on European soil took place in Valencia, Spain, where the hosts welcomed Germany to the Estadio Batero. And after drawing the first match, it was Germany who found an extra gear on day 2.
Zwicker trying to get it out on the reverse stick. Zwicker with the shot. That's too much of it to Ruhr, and it takes a deflection. And it comes, there's the deflection, there's the goal. And it's Timo Oruz played into the danger area by Sayas, and there's the shot and there's the goal. The circle, is that going to fall? Touch here, and there's the goal for Vulsilic. And it comes, Tim Feder, goal. No real surprise there. Germany have won this one comfortably. The last 2 goals coming with Cortez off the park. There is the final hooter, and Germany, having won the shootout yesterday, more comfortable winners here today. 3 goals in that final quarter, 2, as I say, into an unguarded net.
Germany steamrolling Spain to win the second match 5-1, and in doing so they laid down a marker early on in the season. USA was dealt a tragic blow ahead of its fixture against the Netherlands as national team manager Larry Amar passed away in the lead-up. The first match was cancelled as a mark of respect for Larry, but the Netherlands were ruthless in game number 2.
The attack here is the Netherlands into the circle, plenty of space, lovely swift move at the far post. It's Albers, 1-0 to the Netherlands. Again into the circle, all the way across the goal, and it's Malta. Turns into the corner of the net, 3-0. Albers with the finish. The penalty corner set up beautifully. Oh, what a goal that is. Great run round the outside, past a couple of players, sets it up beautifully for a teammate. There's the buzzer, a comprehensive victory here for the Netherlands versus USA. 9-0, the final score in the end.
A crushing defeat for the US team as the Netherlands ladies continued their impressive start with a 9-0 victory. We stay with the women but transport ourselves to Sydney where Australia took on Belgium. 2 tight matches where the honours were even, 3-3 on the first day and 1-1 on day 2 as these 2 teams could not be separated.
Into the circle, chance for Malone on the reverse stick, shot comes in and there's your open goal. The Red Panthers could skittle, shot comes in, it's a goal! Vasabal equalises from the narrowest of angles. Rassim firing into the circle and there's the touch and there's the goal! Belgium are in front! Belgium again allowed to come round the back and through the legs it goes! And it's in from Barbara Nayland. Bone with the slap, looking for the deflection, it's gone in. Inside the final seconds, this needs to go in and it goes! Chalker is celebrating, can you believe it? Australia may have levelled this up in the final seconds. Will spin to her right hand side, no she goes the reverse, on the reverse stick, puts it in the roof of the net to take the lead. Duquesne misses. Rachel Lynch with a fantastic save. Nobody's there, Norton picks it up outside the circle, Norton into the circle, there's the deflection and there's the goal! Gabby Nance gives Australia the lead. Moves to the left instead, shot comes in and it's squeezed in. And Belgium are back on level terms. Duquesne. Pouvre. It is Belgium who take the shootout win. Only their second ever shootout win. They've taken it by 3-1 in the shootout after it finished 1-1 in regulation time.
Great start from 2 well-matched teams, with Australia taking the shootout bonus on day 1 and Belgium doing likewise on day 2.
It was a really tough game actually, also with a big break in between the half-time. But I think we worked really hard, we played really well together, and yeah, we really stick together. There are a lot of new girls in the team, young girls, and we're really trying to work on new things. It's a new team, we're looking to play forward in 5 years again and go to another Olympic Games. And this is a perfect year to train and to play games.
Belgium's World Cup winning men's team did better in Sydney as they drew the first match, taking the shootout bonus after a 2-2 draw on day 1. And on day 2, they were clinical.
Hendricks, and he scores! Hendricks on the right, and it's another goal for Alexander Hendricks. Sharp a chance to get the shot on target, and he scores! Lachlan Sharp. All played in, there's the deflection, and this time they find the goal. Reels, ball forward, shot, goes in. What a finish that is. He eventually unpeels himself. Hill will inject once more. Right hand castle again. Hayward goes high and Hayward scores. And that is the end of the contest. And Belgium take 5 points from their visit to Australia in 2020.
Australia was looking to notch up its first win of the season as Great Britain paid a visit to the Olympic Park in Sydney. The first match was a cracker, finishing 4-4 with the home side claiming the shootout bonus point, but the second encounter was a little more one-sided.
Now here go Australia. Then Ogilvy's ball into the circle, and that's the opener. Australia score. What a pass and what a finish. And that is the equaliser. Luke Taylor for Great Britain. And that is the second for Australia. Into the circle. Is this a shot on goal? It's lifted and in. Chance to turn here for Australia, and that is number 4 for Australia. So it's a 5-1 final score. Australia 5, Great Britain 1.
In part 2, Argentina enters the fray on both the men's and women's side. Great Britain's Olympic champions women's team look for a first win. And India are in action once again as the impressive Australians come to town. Welcome back. In part 2, India's men look to slow down the famous kookaburras. Argentina take their first bow of the season in Buenos Aires. Firstly though, Great Britain's women are in Auckland to face the Black Sticks. Team GB travel to New Zealand looking to bolster their positions, with the men having only taken 1 point in Australia and the women coming away empty-handed. The men drew their opener 1-1, but the women were more successful.
All the way across and turned in by Tess Howard. Some finish by Charlotte Watson. Howard, across the face of goal, shot comes in, and what a goal that is! Shona McCallan with an excellent finish to make it 3-0 to Great Britain.
A 3-0 win for the Brits, and with the men emulating that scoreline, it was a good start for the teams in the land of the long white cloud.
I think we've been building. Obviously, we've just come back from Australia. Unfortunately, came away with 0 points, but deserved more. Played really well, so it was kind of it had been coming. We all put a really good shift in today, and really pleased to get 3 points, our first 3 points of this Pro League season, and hopefully we'll get 3 more tomorrow.
A great rivalry exists between Argentina and Spain, thanks to the colonial history shared between the two nations. As usual, the matchup produced some great excitement as the men clashed in Buenos Aires.
Great, a real opportunity here for Argentina, pouring forward. Well, squirted to the top of the circle, ball across. And expertly finished off there. 5-4 with space again at the top of the circle. Beautifully converted goal. To go, and that's a beautiful corner. What a great routine that is. Slot this time. Oh, well, that's gone through the Spanish defence. And Argentina are back ahead again. Can they make it stick this time? Takes the shot on. Good save by the keeper, but no chance with the rebound. Just holding a little too long. Oh my goodness me. What a finish from Kamada there. Absolutely top draw. Ball thrown high. A searching one coming out of the lights. And it will be the last move of the game. And despite going behind on 3 separate occasions, it is Spain who come away with the win here.
Spain edging a 7-goal thriller, which Argentina then avenged in style, winning the second encounter by 5-1. Having opened with 2 expected victories over USA, Argentina were given a harder nut to crack as world #1 and reigning champions, the Netherlands, paid them a visit. The first match finished in an impressive and deserved 2-0 win for Las Leonas, but a wounded Netherlands proved to be a dangerous animal on day 2.
Borjalani, it's gone in! It's gone through Vinendal and into the net. The second goal in 2 matches for the number 3 Augustina Borjalani. Out it comes to Matla. She flicks, she scores on the stroke of half-time. The Netherlands women have done exactly what the Dutch men did as well. It will be her once more. And it's in. It's stuck through Belen Suki. Get a goal in the next 5 seconds, which the Dutch get one themselves. What a finish that is. Across it goes, and the Dutch have made it 3-1. The number 25 getting the touch. In the end, potentially a flattering scoreline to the Netherlands.
1 win apiece for this hockey royalty and proof that the Dutch ladies can be beaten. Always fun to return to India, where hockey is almost a religion in some areas of the country. This time around, it's Australia that guessed Kalinga Stadium as one of the great hockey fixtures in recent times was ready for a fresh chapter.
Zaluski coming to meet the ball in front of Manpreet. He's got players left and right. First time across, and there is the opening goal. Inside Harmanpreet, lovely ball and a chance here. Through it comes, and there's the second goal. It's Tom Wickham. Gets the shot through on goal, and it's been turned in. It's Vivek, I think, who's got the goal. What a spoon chance. Goal for Lachlan Sharp, and you have to say he deserved it. The RB head up, plays the ball into the circle. James the far post is in. It's Anderson. By Zaluski off this right-hand side. Here's Raj, far post, and he's scored again. Raj scores inside 30 seconds. Amin Rodas on the right, but it is Rupinder scores. It's 3-4. What a humdinger of a finale we've got on our hands now. There is the final hooter, and Australia hang on to win. They were 4-1 up at 3/4 time, but a blistering final quarter from the host. 2 goals in 6 minutes. The first from Raj Kumar Pal, the second from Rupinder Pal Singh. But it wasn't quite enough for India to force the draw and a subsequent shootout for the bonus point. It's Australia who take the 3 points with a 4-3 win.
2 titans of the game producing an exciting encounter where Australia held on for the win. The second meeting finished 2-2 with India taking the shootout bonus points.
We're trying to do what we do, and I think we're on track from where I stand and how we're looking at it. We're building and we're trying to get better, and I think we're doing a good job of it. We're training hard, so it's all going okay.
Argentina hit the road with a trip to Oceania, and the ladies met the Black Sticks in Christchurch, where they forced a 1-1 draw on day 1. The second match saw the local girls rise to the challenge in style.
Into the deep. Go New Zealand. Oh, it's stuck through Cosentino. Oh, it's in. A deflection. Goes to Mary with the slap. It's taken a deflection. And it's a hat-trick. 2004. Oh, it's in. For Argentina, they've got one back. Ball across to Granato. Inside she goes. Lifts it in. What a finish that is. And here comes Mickelson at the other end. Mary. Cosentino, it's in! New Zealand do finally have that win against Argentina. Their first since 2018.
The ladies grabbing all 3 points on day 2, but Argentina didn't want to give up a double, and the men, who had lost the first match 5-3, showed great spirit second time around.
On the left it will be Tellini, and it's in. Well, Joyce got a touch, but Tellini too good once more. As it goes to Sam Lane's Castle. Low, oh, it's in. It's gone in, hitting the backboard. Nothing Ortiz could do for Valdi beaten. Having come into the weekend in last, Joyce is in, he's beaten. That's a lovely finish by Ortiz on the reverse, and it's crept in through Joyce and into the roof of the net. Dylan Thomas once more pulls it back. Sam Lane squeezes in and scores once more. Well, New Zealand are right back in this. Frustration, there goes the hooter. Argentina have just about done it, but only just. New Zealand had their chances late on. They couldn't get it right from the penalty corner. They couldn't even hit the target from the penalty corner with their last effort. Sam Lane, how well he played, but Pedro Ibarra's team back to winning ways. They make amends for that 5-3 defeat.
The South Americans edging out their hosts 3-2 in the end to take the spoils before heading off to Australia. Argentina has looked impressive so far, and their 2 matches in Perth reaffirmed that they are undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with. A 2-0 win on day 1 for the Lionesses was followed up by another impressive and dominant display on day 2.
Left-hand side from Victoria Granata. Now she finds a way into the circle. Still going and scores! What a finish past Ashley Wells. That is from the number 21. Delightful pass down the line as well. The skill and then the vision. Lifted ball. It's gone in from the angle, from the acute angle. I think it's Tocolino who's got it. It is 3 less than the Netherlands if they can cling on here. Cosentino needs to be careful. Stick save from her. Not sure if it was dropping in or not. Alejandro Doherty, Horan and his team have done their job here. They've come away to New Zealand and Australia with a weakened 18. Juliette Jankunassen, the more experienced players have stood up and they pick up 6 points in Australia.
6 of 6 points, I think it's very good for us. We have a long way to Tokyo, but we are doing right, so we are happy for the win today.
The ladies having everything pretty much their own way against Australia, but the men have more of a fight on their hands. An exciting first match finished all square in the end, 3-3 with Argentina grabbing the shootout bonus point. The second game was not as close.
That is a magnificent flick from Josh Simmons. Simmons on the right. Wow! Blake Govers is doing it again. Standing strong. That time! Oh, not by long. Blake Govers is at it again, this time with the field goal. Oh, and a great touch, and it's home for Wickham. What a spoon. And in is Tellini. Oh, it's crept in. The cruelest of blows. It will be Govers. Oh, great. From Vivaldi. Finds his way into the circle. Nearly a 6th. The hooter goes, Eddie Ockenden. How special would that have been if he'd scored on today of all days? Well, his 366th cap, his record-breaking cap for a Kookaburra. The most capped Australian of all time is capped off. 5-1 Australia.
Pretty much one-way traffic on day 2 and a comfortable win for the Kookaburras, and that leaves us with a table that looks like this as we enter the enforced break. Belgium sit atop the pile with their 14 points, level with Australia, as the Netherlands claim 3rd on 11 points, and just 1 point further back we currently find both India and Argentina. The women's table then. The impressive Argentina are out in front with 17 points from their 8 games. The Netherlands, who don't forget have played 3 games less than Argentina, are in 2nd spot with 15 points, and New Zealand are just 1 point behind them with 14. Well, that just about does it for this programme. In the next episode, we'll take you back in time as we review the inaugural season of the FIH Hockey Pro League. So join us again for that one. Bye-bye for now.